Border Patrol agents now describe their job as border processors. People come across, the Border Patrol processes their asylum claims. It very often lets them into the United States with a pinky promise to appear in court years from now. This weekend, we got a firsthand lesson in the dangers of that policy. Police in Edna, Texas, just arrested an illegal immigrant for killing a 16-year-old cheerleader. I'll have more on that story in a minute. But let's briefly return to the larger issue. By their own logic, as you heard from Senator Murphy, Democrats would rather give Ukraine to Putin and give Taiwan to China than give Republicans a win on an issue two-thirds of Americans agree on. 64% of Americans disapprove of Mr. Biden's handling of the southern border, but you won't hear about the border tomorrow. Zelensky of Ukraine shows up at the White House to see Mr. Biden. You're going to hear a lot of dire warnings about democracy and protecting borders and the rule of law. And the rest of the media will frame this just like the White House does. The crazy MAGA Republicans won't defend Ukraine because they love Putin. But if you deal with the issue fairly, there's a really pretty clear deal to be made. And remember, President Biden promised to make bipartisan deals. However, he will not make this deal. By the Democrats' own logic and statements, it's more important to the White House that they protect an open border policy than to save Ukraine from Putin. It is that simple. With us now, Senator Bill Cassidy, Republican from Louisiana. Good to see you, sir. Thank you. Be fair, we'll turn this around. If we give Democrats their best argument that you got to protect Ukraine, you got to save Ukraine, why is it worth it for Republicans to tie border funding to that policy?
The only way that we're ever going to get this administration to change is to tie it to something they care deeply about. You would think, and by the way, I care about supporting Israel, for example, but we've got to support our border. I asked Leland, who is against controlling our border? Who wants to go to the American people and say, by the way, we love this open border? God, more people come. Democrats have taken that position. It's the craziest thing in the world. We've got to control that border. Republicans think the only way that we have leverage to make them do the right thing is to say, listen, you're not going to get any more funding for whatever else you want until we control that border.
All right. So a couple of statements from you in the past. I do think we, the United States and allies, should provide the Ukrainians everything they need to fight back, combat anti-aircraft missiles as well as MiGs and drones. You call them a pariah state, meaning the Russians back in 2024. That would argue that national security and confronting Vladimir Putin is more important than domestic political considerations like
No, it does not either. It says it's important. The Russians are trying to kill us. All over the world, the Russians are trying to kill us. The Ukrainians standing up to them helps us tremendously. Let's first say that. But you can have an equivalence there. You can say, listen, we want to help our allies. We want to help Ukraine. We want to help Israel. Boy, do I want to help Israel. We've also got to help ourselves. And this administration doesn't want to help ourselves. They want to have that open border. I'm quite willing. I want to support our allies. I really also want to control our border. This administration doesn't. I keep asking, why would they not want to control that border?
All right, so this is Senator Scott after the 22 midterms speaking about times that Republicans have tried to pressure this White House. Take a listen.
The Republican leadership caved in on the debt ceiling, caved in on a gun bill, caved in on a fake infrastructure bill.
The next part of that question would be, why should the White House and Democrats take Republicans seriously this time?
Well, first, I'm not going to accept Senator Scott's characterization of some of the things he's talking about. But then don't take it seriously, and then you won't get your funding. I mean, okay, you want to play chicken? Let's play chicken. The fact is that I think
Do you understand why the open border for them? Has anybody explained to Chris Murphy and others? These are reasonable politicians. If you sit around them, it's not on the TV cameras. Do they tell you why this is such a sacred cow for them?
No, just that they think Republicans are being unreasonable. And I'm saying this should not be a partisan ask. This is not like a Republican ask. This is an American people ask. Look at you. You quoted the statistics on President Biden. He's in the tank on a lot of issues, but one thing he's in the tank about is how poorly the southern border is doing. That's what Democrats, independents, Republicans. You can say, we're trying to throw you a lifeline, man. Why don't you control that southern border? If you control that southern border, maybe your numbers move up a little bit.
Well, it's kind of funny, and you could blame Republicans for forcing him into this, and you could still get credit for controlling the southern border, but they won't do it. Zelensky, I know, is going to be meeting with you tomorrow or Wednesday. Tell me what you're going to say to him.
Well, we're going to listen to him more than we're going to talk. But he's going to describe what's happening there.
What questions do you have for him?
What is your strategy to end this war? Can you accomplish victory without superior air power? The Biden administration has not given them superior air power. Now we're starting to give them jets, but it's only very late in the game. The United States would never go into a war, unless we had superior air power. In a sense, the administration has tied an arm behind his back. Now everybody's saying this is going so long. It's going so long in part because the Biden administration has been so kind of like, we're not going to give you what you need.
Slow roll, yeah, fair enough.
A slow roll on the things that would be essential. Until you control the airspace, it's going to be difficult to achieve victory. I'd like to hear what his strategic vision is.
Fair enough. Interesting. Come back and talk to us after he does. All right, sir?
Leland, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.